What's up, y'all? Welcome back to my Supreme Tarot. Hope everybody's doing well, staying prayed up, focused on spiritual hygiene. Um, I have been having the nudge, the urge, and in my mind's eye, this deck here that I haven't used in a long time. And when I picked it up and just started flipping through the cards, the message: patience, autumn, melting, grief, reversal, protection. So somebody was trying to be patient, maybe was trying to wait something out. But I don't know if they're growing more and more impatient, something is not working. But it's it's melting um into grief because something has been reversed onto somebody. And mischief came out after that too. So it's something where somebody was sending some type of negative energy or possibly doing spell work, that you reversed or that God reversed or something like that, and they can't take it no more. Something they're trying to be patient, trying to figure it out, whatever it is. And also, what I'm getting, because I got last night before I went to bed, I pulled some cards, and somebody is they're not understanding that their energy is coming back to them. Whatever they sent out to you, you can't be an asshole, right? Okay, this is basic math, quick maths. You can't be an asshole all your life and then think you're going to have a good life. You're going to run into good people, or people will just continue to be good to you. Eventually, you're going to get that same energy back. That's just how it works. And I don't know if somebody don't believe in karma, or they have a practice where they always are used to pushing their karma off on others or getting away with something. Because I also got some time ago that the divine was sick of somebody. They were tired of them. It was just high time for them to get their karma. Okay, so I think that that's what this happening is happening, and I don't think this person is used to not having things go their way, not having the favor of God. This could be somebody who has fallen from grace, but maybe who had the divine favor over their life at one point. Um, Whatever. So it's not sitting well with them mentally, that it's their own energy that they've sent out. Like somebody's not understanding. I feel like they're losing their mind. I got 8 of Swords and 9 of Swords and 2 of Swords. Somebody is in denial. Somebody is not seeing something clearly about how they're thinking about something, or how they're going about something, or whatever thought process they're having, or whatever mental anguish that they're experiencing. It's karma. And I feel like also this person is not used to taking blame. So they don't understand how to take accountability for the fact that, yo, yeah, when I did such and such spell, such and such got hit. Or when I did this spell on them, it backfired. And that's why my shit fucked up. Like somebody thinks that like you're doing something. And if it in protection was the last card, you're protected. So whether it's the divine protecting you, your prayers protecting you, or some type of work that you do, spiritual work you do that protects you, either way, that's protection. That's not even defensive. Protection and defensive magic are different. So is baneful magic. All of that shit is different. Okay. So if you're doing protection magic, and let's say it is defensive magic, and it falls under protection magic, it's because whatever's being sent to you is going back, because that's what defensive magic is. It's like having a shield and a bullet try to fly and it bounce off. Yeah, it's like that. Somebody not understanding the math. They're not doing the math right or something like that. They're not understanding whatever you send out, baby, is going to come back to you. So I don't understand, like, and I don't know if this is like a front that they're putting on, like they're telling people that they're not doing anything and you're doing something, but behind closed doors, they're the one sending it. Like somebody is trying to do everything but admit that they fucked up. Like, and I feel like that's how they got into this mess, because they probably did everything to you but admit that they fucked up. And they're still trying to like finagle to get away with something, and it's not going to work. Also, I got last night that somebody's trying to force you to give them a yes answer, to let them in, because it said 8 of Wands, it said Empress, 8 of Wands, and the Ace of Swords. Like somebody wants to be able to do whatever they want to do. They want something their way. Somebody is like desperate. They're losing their mind. This person is going through something between them and God. This is a war they're trying to fight, and it's with God. It's not with you. It's not with anybody else. This is something they have to face their shadow, and they have to answer to God. And God is not going to let up. I've said this before. When people are possessed, if God wants you to sit with that entity until you understand what's going on with you, or until you get on your knees and ask for forgiveness, that's what He's going to do. And some people, He will not redeem you, period, depending on what you did. It's in the Bible. Like, I'm not about to, play with y'all. Like, what the fuck? I don't understand. Like, surely you understand energy if you're playing in it. And if you don't, then put it down. If you don't know what you're doing, put it down. Because this is exactly what happens. When people think, oh, I can just do whatever I want to do energetically. No, the fuck you cannot. It's energy. It has to go somewhere. It never dies. It transforms. So I'm not understanding. It's like, what? Okay, what's meditation? Something could be about mental. Yeah, the magician. See what I'm saying? Like, something is about something mental, bro. In the summer, something they did in the summer, perhaps a spell, a hex, a curse, some negative energy, some mental magic to create some type of ascension. They were trying to create something. Maybe they were trying to create some type of ascension for themselves. Yeah, the thief, because they wanted to take something from someone who's ascended. They wanted to be able to create a way to steal something. The thief, they're a thief. They're an energetic thief. And this is what I'm saying. How the hell you losing your mind because of some shit that you did? You did it. What is you talking about? Like, sometimes y'all, we can kumbaya, we can be cool, we can talk about these cars. But somebody here, like, I woke up with this on my mind and heart. So something is disturbing. Something's wrong here. Like, there's a message that somebody need to understand. Sometimes this shit get real on my table. Okay? So let's see. Ascension, creation, and the thief. In the summer. This is what they did in the summer. So this summer, last summer, the summer before, whatever it is, they're an adversary. They are the devil. This is the devil card. So somebody could be obsessed here, possessed here. Somebody got real issues. All right. Melting. Yeah. So what the fuck? Like, what else? Patience. Okay, what's patience? Manifestation in the reverse. Yeah. So the adversary here, the enemy here, trying to steal something. They was trying to have patience, but something is not manifesting. Awakening and the moon. Something's not manifesting. So I don't know if somebody tried to steal someone else's ascension. You, and here's the thing about that, like, because what? What? You trying to do what? You try and steal somebody else's ascension. What? What? What do that entail? Why would you do that? You can't ascend? Like, I don't know. Because maybe in my sane mind, I don't know, my mind be out there, but I'm still sane. Okay, I can keep my feet on the ground. You understand? Somebody here is in the clouds. Somebody here is in the mist somewhere floating. Where is your mind? Bring it back down. Bring it back down to earth. Okay? Because what? What? You was trying to steal ascension. It feels like somebody's trying to force something that ain't for them. It's not for you. And you're not going to force yourself into the gates of heaven. You're not going to do that. If that's what you're trying to get to, because I know your ass is watching. If that's what you're trying to get to, babe, it's not going to work. You're not going to force God to let you in. That's not how that works. It's God. God. God? The most? Huh? Are you dumb? What got into your brain to make you think this is nothing but the devil's work? Because only the devil would try to convince somebody and successfully convince a normal human being. They've been human their whole life. None of their creations could measure up to God's, not in 1,000 million, gazillion, gabillion, quadrillion, zamillion, whatever years could best anything that God created or can create. But the devil sat this person down in a lonely moment and said, "You can be better than God. Let me show you." And this person was like, "Bet. You got to be a fool through and through to try to convince yourself that you're better than God or higher than God." And as you sit in your flesh suit, you ever try to touch God? You ever try to see God? Try to force it? He's forever elusive. But you ever say something like, show me. Show me now. I want to see the power of God. You know, you hear those people in a lightning strike, or a car wreck happens right in front of them, or something crashes down onto them and they end up on their knees. Yeah, don't incite the wrath of God. I feel like that's exactly what this person did. And now they've been answered. You can't force what God doesn't want, and don't anger him. Stop playing. You're not God. Let's be for real. Somebody needs to see a priest immediately before they start walking down the stairs on all fours backwards. Okay? Head spinning around. Yeah, somebody needs to, they probably might be at that point. All right. Because you goofy for this. So somebody trying to force themselves into some higher thing. Seduction. Oh, okay. Child. Awakening the moon and seduction. What is this? An enchantment. Somebody woke up to an enchantment, reincarnation. They were seduced by somebody or by the thought of reincarnation. Okay, so somebody was seduced by the idea of, oh, if I become, if I can be a star seed energy or a healer, an earth angel, whatever. They're seduced by this idea. Awakening moon. So someone could have even had some type of brief revelation or a psychosis or something like that happened, or something they saw or felt or witnessed on someone else that completely seduced them, like, oh my God, that can happen. Oh my God, that could be me. Or oh my God, I didn't know that was real. It's like a secret that was revealed to this person, or something they got a glimpse of something, and they've been fucking obsessed since, is what this is feeling like. They're seduced by this idea of being reborn. But if you're sitting around trying to steal it, it's not going to happen for you. You can't steal from heaven. Yeah, the path, the key. Someone could have tried to create a divergence, or someone could have been diverted from their own path. This could be something that was meant for them, and that's why they got a little glimpse of it, but somehow they were diverted by some type of mischief, otherworldly heartache, because somebody protected themselves, some otherworldly mischief. So somebody did something stupid when they were heartbroken, and somebody was protected. They're too strong, protected by something too strong, a force too strong, like God. Hello, the thing you tried to overpower. Yeah, idiot. So someone's heartbroken because you're too protected for that. So they went down a path they chose. Getting on a path was the key to this, to complete this, whatever this was they got seduced by. Okay. But there was a divergence. They diverted. They did something the wrong way. They went the wrong way, something like that, and did some otherworldly mischief. So this is like somebody dabbling in something dark, something that they don't have no business playing with. Like I said, crazy work. Crazy work. As I'm cleaning up my place this morning, putting my bed sheets on, God is talking to me. You gotta get these cards out. Because listen, somebody, no, somebody need to understand, yo. And it's not funny, but it is, but it's not, but it is. Because it's time, honey. Something this person got to accept that they did something themselves. They did it to themselves. Accountability can be hard, when you're 5 years old. This is an adult that we're talking about who can't seem to understand that actions have consequences. This is a basic concept. Somebody is in denial. Something they did is right here. They keep coming out. Something they did is a direct cause of what they're going through. They sent something. They did something otherworldly. They let something else in. They allowed themselves to be diverted. You pick a choice, you have to deal with the consequences. This is basic concepts. The maestro, this could be somebody who is like egotistical, some type of magician here. Maybe somebody thought they was a master at something in the winter, some winter. So somebody doing something with the motherfucking seasons and shit. Like you doing something every season, but like I don't understand why everything's coming back to me. You're doing something on clockwork here. Like, duh. I don't I think this person is just an idiot. I really think this person is an idiot. I'm sorry. Like you're an idiot. Everything has a consequence. Everything. Every action. You step on the gas, you go. You step on the brake, you stop. You turn the key, you unlock. You turn it back, it locks. It's an action and a consequence. An action and a thing. And a thing happens after you do something. That's how I go. You steer this way, your car go that way. You steer this way, go that way. I don't understand. You take your shoe off when you're walking on rocks, you're gonna hurt your feet. It's I don't understand. What's hard about this? So they thought they had mastered some type of magic here, maybe in the wintertime. Okay. To awaken the path. So somebody, again, was trying to do something here with magic. It feels like this person's trying to force something. And, hey, there are practices, demonology, things like that, where you can awaken there's certain stuff in yourself and whatever. But you know how many people go mad when they do that? Because once you open that door, just like with seeing, you can't unsee it. You can't go back. It changes how you view things, how you see shit, how you operate. There's a change. There's a profound change that happens. Don't get on this spiritual path thinking that shit is always cute. There are secrets and truths that are better left unknown. And this person, I feel like they wanted to know everything. They like, oh, for real? Let me go deeper. Let me go deeper. You're going too far. You're going too far. So, vigilance. I'm telling you, maybe seeing something, somebody saw something or something they witnessed. And it's like you get greedy. You get greedy. Oh yeah, so they do. So you ever uncover something? You just digging through stuff down the rabbit hole type of energy. You just get seduced, pulled in by it. But that's the thing about spiritual matters. There's so much, y'all, that people don't know. And there's a reason why this information is not just common knowledge. And it's not just because, oh, the people in the world, like the leaders and shit, don't want you to know. Yeah, because they know that if you know, something can cause catastrophe in the wrong hands. Look at how some of them are seduced by the knowledge. Look how they use it to abuse. There are otherworldly beings that also keep the balance. There are factions of otherworldly beings that have to keep the balance because they see what happens when it gets in bad hands. There are so many sides that are like, give them the knowledge, let them have it. And they're like, hell no, we can't let them have this now. You know what's going to happen? There are opposing factions. There's a whole baby. I had a dream, which was some of my dreams are I get visions, I have dreams, remote viewing, things like that, astral travel. I got a glimpse. I was sitting at a big table, big table. It felt like it stretched on forever. Move, girl. Want my coffee. And it was very light there. It was very bright, okay? And it was a lot of people. And it didn't even look like people. It looked like beings, like extraterrestrials for real. And I only got a glimpse of it. And I was sitting there and they were looking at me. And I was just looking around. And then it was conversations. And it's like there's so much, y'all. Um, so anyway, somebody here got seduced. I don't know, child. They thought they mastered some type of magic in the winter to awaken some type of path, okay? The fall and entanglement. See, the fall was what they got entangled into or something like that. This was the start of the collapse of something. Something they was tied up in. Yeah, defiance, something that went against something. So they were entangled in something that was against the rules. So here's the thing. If you walking into the gates of heaven with a demon tied to you, you think God gonna let you in? Somebody was entangled up in something. This could be a third party energy, this could be a bad habit, a person, a friend, family, a generational curse that they didn't quite work through. Somebody didn't do the proper steps. That's why I'm saying stop trying to force it with magic, because maybe you're not getting it any other way besides magic because you're not doing something wrong. God's not granting you natural access, so don't try to force it. See, this person tried to force it and brought corruption with them. And that's the problem. Uh, so, something they tried to hide. Oh, okay. Hmm. The sun manifestation, the moon remembrance, the necropolis. They remember something hellish, hell, the resolve to, with wisdom, something otherworldly, got the foresight in the summer, patience in the spring, greed in the tomb. So someone wanted somebody to pass away for some money. Yeah, the tomb and death. So something shed a light on what they was trying to manifest. So this could even be somebody trying to walk into the gates of heaven and they like, what you doing here? How'd you get up here? And they like, oh, I stole the ascension from somebody that I killed with magic. Like that's your answer? Oh, okay. What? So some light got shown on that or something? What they was really trying to manifest? They were being defiant, something they were tangled up in. This could even be somebody trying to hide something they did in the past, like a misdeed. Like, oh, remember that time you tried to kill somebody for money and you didn't even like, right? You didn't finish that. You didn't like atone for that. So what are you doing here at the gates? You never atoned for that past action. It said the moon and remember. It's something somebody tried to hide within and then still get through the gates of heaven. Something that was unresolved. Something they still had to pay for, a karmic debt or something like that. Somebody could really have unalived somebody before for money. And they tried to hide it as they walk through the gates of heaven. So it's like, yeah, okay, you might have opened the door with magic, but as you try to walk through, there's a guard right there that has a question for you. And they try to smooth walk right past the guard. The guard like, excuse me, that thing you hiding in your soul that I can see, because I am the guard of the gate. I think I can see. I think that's why they gave me this duty. What's that thing that you didn't resolve? That thing you did for money when you tried to unalive somebody or something? What's that? What's that on you? What's that dark mark? Let's explore. Somebody went in the gates of heaven rancid, like they get by. They had tuna fish on their breath, day old underwear, no deodorant, and thought they was gonna slide in there past the guard, like the guard wouldn't sense them, smell them. Are you serious right now? You got something. You have something on your soul. You can't force this. Manifestation in the spring, summer meditation. Somebody does something like clockwork. Somebody just constantly does stuff. Like, I don't know. This person is weird. Like, it's so dumb. It feels so like duh to us, right? But they like, what you mean I can't just slide in with my onion underarms and tuna fish on my breath? Why not? Get on my face. Are you serious right now? I'm telling you, this could be somebody who never atones for anything that they've done. They just think, oh, I'm gonna keep manifesting. I'm gonna keep doing things my way, even if I gotta do it underhanded. I'm gonna keep forcing my hand. It's like, oh, okay, you live your whole life like that. Yeah, Brad, go ahead, do you? But don't expect when the time comes for you to get no level ups, for you to get no access to heaven. But see, this is a person who tries to force their way through. And if God's like, all right, I'm gonna God, go ahead, because I know exactly the point where I'm gonna step in and tell you no. Go ahead, go keep God, live your whole life to that moment till you get to my guard, and that's where you're gonna be stopped at. Yeah, I'm gonna let you get a glimpse. I'm gonna let you get a glimpse. That way you come and eat. That way, come on over here. Come on, yeah, over here. Yeah, come on, keep doing it. Yeah, come on over here. Then come the grand finale, right? And they can't even get in. But they got a glimpse of what's on the inside, and God like, gotcha. Because you spent your whole life trying to force it. Spent your whole life trying to be something you're not. And this is the moment where I'm going to show you I have the final say. Yeah, your magic, that's cute, cute. Uh-huh. But no. Reverse, reverse. Reversal and the thief. Yeah. Something got given back. As soon as they got to the door, oh, you got that? How you get that? Oh, from an earth angel? You stole that? Snatched your chain right up off your pimp at the door. And no, you can't come in. Goodbye. Bling. Access denied, player. But it was cute how you got up here, how you stole your way through the ranks. Yeah, we saw that shit. Yeah. Just so we can let you get a glimpse of the milk and honey. And when you brought your little cup to try to dip it in there, no, access denied. Nope. What else? What else? The moon. The truth. The hunter, the truth. Exile. The hunter, exile, the truth. The moon. So behind the scene, somebody was banished or something here. The hunter is in exile. Divergence, otherworldly. So somebody, okay, with this, see, this is something that's hidden. The moon, a secret. Somebody tried to keep a secret. Like I said, when they got to that gate, the hunter in exile, they feared that they would be exiled. So they tried to divert the truth here. They tried to create some type of divergence. Again, this is somebody trying to get in, knowing they have a black mark on their soul. Everything white up there, bright. So if you have something dark on you, you're going to stand out. Hello? Duh. So this person, they feared they would be banished. So they tried to hide the truth. Otherworldly and grief. See, I'm gonna get my normal cards, my regular cards. All right. So they were scared. Who this hunter that thought they'd be exiled? Who this? Seven of Wands. Somebody who was trying to fight their corner, child. They were trying to fight their corner. Two of Cups. Stay in their corner about a connection, about being connected to something or someone. Something that was on a break. The Four of Swords. Maybe trying to say there was a truce. Something was equal. Nine of Wands. Temperance. All right, so let's put these up because we here with it. So they were trying to what? Stand up for, fight their corner about a connection to someone, to a cups or something. Okay. Nine of Wands, Temperance. So they were trying to fight their corner about a connection to a battle wounded healer, earth angel, Page of Pentacles. And she's watering something. So something's growing. So this person tried to act like they were still connected to somebody who was already wounded or who had gone through their lessons or something here, somebody who persevered and was planting something new. Yeah. So here go that trying to steal the ascension, trying to act like you part of something. You connected. This person was not connected to whoever this angel, this person is here. Or whatever, this could be a divine being, otherworldly being, whatever it is. They thought they was connected to it. They tried to act like they was. Nah, they wasn't. That seed that was planted was not for them. That thing being watered was not for them. It's giving that this is a person. So this could be you, or this is the divine. You persevered through some type of whatever, you kept going and you made it. Now you're planning something new, and here go this person. I'm connected to them. That's my cousin twice removed from my mama daddy side. That's them in the background. Yeah, no, we go way back. We way back. I'm connected to them. I need to get to the front of the line. No, the fuck they don't, y'all. No, they're not connected. But this somebody trying to force it. No, because remember that time in the third grade, remember you used my pencil, therefore I'm entitled to your blessings too, right? We friends, right? Ha ha, buddy, BFFs. No, you're not part of it. Stop trying to force it. So they tried to fight their corner, this hunter. You coming out as the fucking hunter. You're dirty. You're a scoundrel. It's a wolf right here. This is a predator. What's the Hierophant? This somebody with a title. Yeah, they wanted to act like they was connected. What? Yeah, they thought what? That you was gonna suffer a painful ending. Knight of Pentacles. They was waiting on that, dependent on that. Or this is somebody going through a dark night of the soul. You had already, maybe that's what you went through. Ten of Swords with the higher, somebody hitting, this hit somebody hitting rock bottom. This is a painful ending. It can also be a betrayal. Somebody could have broke a rule. Or this is some type of dark night of the soul here. Maybe that you had been in for a long time with the Knight of Pentacles. And here go you planting a new seed and here come them. Nah, because being a wolf, being a predator. Like, wait. You had look like you had already been through enough. And here go this person. So you finished some type of dark night of the soul and was planting new seeds. And here come them. The person that you had to probably get the hell away from. Probably somebody that added to the BS when you was going through the dark night of the soul. They probably was part of your lessons. And here they come again, coming around, being a predator. You weird. Yeah. Something about your fourth house, something about your stability. Something could have been a struggle for you to ground yourself or get grounded in stability. And here comes this person, I'm telling you. The Magician, yeah, to try to manifest and create something for yourself. A new beginning. Taking charge over that. Here come them. I'm part of it. No, you're not. Like, no, you're not. This person is a parasite. That's what this is. And that's what it's giving. This person tried to like really latch onto you. Seven of Wands with the Two of Cups and be part of it. That's what a parasite does. That's literally what a parasite does. It latches on and feeds from. That's a parasite. And I'm sure, baby, I'm sure it's hard to hear that you're a parasite in human form, but that's what you are. Don't be a parasite if you don't want to be called a parasite. Don't try to latch on and force something and you won't be called a parasite. Yes, it's not nice to hear people saying, in these readings, something wrong with you. Yeah, you might got a mental illness. Yeah, you don't take accountability. Yeah, you really hurt this person. Yeah, you really did some dark shit. Yeah, I'm sure it's hard to hear it. But the more you keep denying it, the worse it's gonna get, the worse you're gonna feel, baby. You need to get your shit together. You need to get it all together, put it in a backpack, all your shit, so it's together. And if you gotta take it somewhere, take it somewhere. I don't give a shit what you do. You gotta get it together. Get your shit together. Okay? Like, because you're a parasite. You're a parasite. Innocent, important, and innocent. It's important to clear out your karmic debt before you put your heart on that scale. You have to atone. You can't have that guilt on your heart. About your addictions, somebody's not being real with themselves here. To self-preserving, somebody's addicted to only looking out for themselves. They only look out for their own pleasures. See? That's exactly why they at the gate while you walking through collective and they like, that's my niece and them from the other side and the other life, and we have met one time. That's them in the back while you walking through the door. Can I cut the line, please, because I'm connected to them? No, you cannot. That's not how it works. So this could even be a person that was having this like a glimpse of the other side because they was connected to you. Something could have never been for them, or it just wasn't their time. Okay, they still had stuff to do. They still had stuff to atone for. But because they was once upon a time connected to you, when they saw you going through something or getting some type of upgrade, or they got a glimpse of something, they felt something because they was connected to you, they like, I'm supposed to be part of it. No, they did something to where something, it was for you. And they tried to take it, be part of it, feed off of it, join in. But something was not about them. All they care about is themselves. Somebody needs to atone for their addictions. To only being self-centered, yeah, all they cared about was them. Somebody has to atone for that. You must atone for your sins. Look at that. Somebody has to face something about themselves. Visitation and forgiveness and faith. Somebody need to go to confession. Somebody needs to talk to a priest. Somebody need to sit down and talk to God. A good long conversation. I mean, you need to be, your stomach need to be hurting from sobbing so hard at the end of this conversation because somebody got a lot to atone for. You hear me? They probably live their entire life being a self-centered asshole. Like I said, you live your whole life that way, but please believe you will answer for it. And that's what they be forgetting. If I had one thing that I must ask God, why you keep letting these people get away with this for so long? And I feel like I know the answer. It's because it's like, all right, it's free will. Hey, if you want to mess up and keep doing adding karma, that's fine. Go ahead, because once you get, God will wait till that perfect moment. And that's fine. But if it were me with my temper, you do something, you get immediately. You gonna know, you gonna feel it. You gonna know it's me. You gonna know. Don't do it again. Huh? See, God is merciful. That's why I'm not him. Cause me, whoo, you know immediately. Don't do it again. Hmm? Quick to turn up the heat on the mind. Because I want you to know, don't do it again. Even in my personal life, you got one time. One. But God is merciful. But somebody here, they like, I don't gotta atone. Real defensive. I don't gotta do nothing. I don't gotta do none of that. I don't gotta ask for forgiveness. I don't got to. I got this in a message too. Somebody doesn't want to give God or you the satisfaction of an apology. Oh, well then. As you sit with your mental illness and your demons haunting you, and you're messed up and your finances are messed up, and you'll never be connected to this person, and you'll never get through the gates. So go ahead and sit there just like this on the outside. You got a taste, a little of heaven, didn't you? And now you too good. Okay. God said, okay. Divine femme, divine masculine. Okay. Shit. I'm already over here. I already did the work. I can crip walk in front of you and throw it all in your face if I want to, because I did the work. And when you do the work, then you can come over here in my face. But until then, you gonna be over there. It's hard. They're so defensive. It's so hard to ask for forgiveness. And so, what am I gonna do? I just imagine me having to. Yeah, somebody's weird. Funny. Ciao. Good morning, y'all. How y'all doing? It's a read, ain't it, honey? God be putting it on my heart sometimes, y'all. He do. I wake up like, God got something to say today, honey. Spirit got something to say. And as soon as I sit down, it becomes clear, y'all. I'm like, God damn. Sovereign things. Yeah, somebody, I'm telling you, something is all about appearance, or somebody doesn't want to humble themselves because they like, I'm sovereign. I got this, and that. I got this trophy, that trophy, this trophy. I did this type of magic and it worked, and I do all this weird stuff and yeah, things. Cause I want to appear like I'm somebody with my little top hat and my jacket on and all of that and my fur and whatever. Okay, okay. Because God lets you get all through all of that accumulated, all that through it, a little taste, little taste, till you got to the moment. And it was at that moment that you got your first no. And it hurt because you at the door like, well, I'm sovereign because I got this, and that. God said that don't mean jack shit. What's on your heart, baby? What's in your heart? They couldn't answer that. Service and Ouija. Someone could have gave this person a reading, or this person is some type of necromancer. Hmm. What's Ouija? Vanity. See that? I ain't that wasn't even the card, but I turned that one over. Yeah, teacher. Somebody here has taught somebody, or somebody learned something. This getting all this sovereign, and we gonna do this magic to get these upgrades. Yeah, it's been coming out. I saw a mentor at the bottom of this deck when I pulled it out. I ain't even touched this deck yet, but something told me to pull it. Something is about somebody being taught this way. So this could be, again, this could be some type of spiritual practice, necromancy, witchcraft, something they learned, a tradition of some here they was taught, but it was about vanity. Something is a negative practice. Something is, it's like, hey, you want to go down the dark path and lose your mind like the rest of them do? By all means. By all means. You want to have dark power and do dark rituals and all that kind of shit? Cool. You could be a master at that. But you go over to God's kingdom and you think that measures up? You think your devilish rank has any rank over here? No, 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 no. You come to heaven, you're going to start from square one. You're going to start from zero. Zero. See, someone thought it transferred over. Somebody thought they credits in hell would transfer to heaven. That's not how that worked, babe. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. And that's how they then latched on they parasitic ass to you, is by this devil practice they got here. See, we in church today, amen. So that don't transfer over, babe. No one cares about what you have in hell. We don't care about your palace in hell. We're in heaven. We do things differently here. Welcome. Yeah. You got to take that off. You got to get rid of all that stuff. We don't care about that. You'll be in rags and you'll be on the outside until you complete all of your lessons. Any questions? This person, like, what you mean I got to do just what I said? Just what I said. We don't care that you're the second prince of hell in heaven, bitch. We in heaven. It's a whole different atmosphere. It's a whole different vibe here. Wise guy. They like, but I'm smart, but I know things. Oh, that was your expectation? But I know things, and I know this magic, and I know this ceremonial magic, and I know this high magic, and I know necromancy, and I know God, like, I don't care. I know that too. So the terms, when you come on my turf, I'm most high. What I say goes in my kingdom. They thought they was smart. Disconnect imperfection. Driver, messenger. Mm, somebody thought they could control the messenger of God. I'm trying to tell you. Maybe take your vessel, absence, optimism. so that somebody wouldn't have no hope. So someone tried to take over you or take, I'm telling you, this is very parasitic. I keep getting that. In my mind's eye, I literally keep picturing a leech on someone's flesh. So someone could have tried to even corrupt you or yeah, cause some type of corruption here to maybe mess up your energy, or this is what they're taught. This could be the spiritual practice that they're taught, is to make somebody less than, lower their energy, maybe even enough to attach, right? Driver and messenger, so that they can control you, control something, control people. So mess up their energy, lower their vibration so that they're less than perfect, and then they can control you. That's their practice. So again, I guess somebody thought they could ride their way in with you. If they could mess your energy up enough to attach, right? And then you your destiny is still your destiny. You're still going to get there. But somebody thought that they could continue to hang on even if you were in a higher vibration. It's like all we got to do is connect again with the connection. Seven of Wands with the Two of Cups. Somebody like, but I connected myself. I'm a leech. I'm on them. I'm on them. I'm riding them. I'm tethered to them. So that means when their vibration go up, I should be able to follow. No, 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 no. You're the only black thing on them at this point. The energy is your energy on them. It's something you did to muck it up. So it's the signature is on you, and you're the black thing, the only black thing on them as they're going through this white journey. They're going to get rid of you and not somebody. Oh, somebody. It's like, I just want to, because you're dumb. You're an idiot. You're an idiot. Somebody's a fool. Somebody's a fool. But they like, but I was taught by, I was taught when I was there. Yeah, no, you were told by your teacher that you could do this shit, and that's not how it worked. Period. Period. Because they was only thinking about themselves, self-preserving. That's how you preserve yourself. You attach yourself to somebody else that's high vibrational so you can feed. Yeah, until they get to a point where you can't come. And they thought they was going to slide through the door. No, no. Again, you're the only black mark on this person. Everything else in here white. And you thought we couldn't see you? We're just going to clean out the infection because this is for them. And you're the infection. You're the parasite. They're just going to detach you and throw you over there. Yeah, because you don't belong. That's what happened. Woo! Compass, haunted body. What did I say? I feel like amen. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, God. Compass, haunted, and body. This feels a lot like possession, leech energy, being stuck on, haunted. Something in someone's body to make it hardship. Somebody could still be trying to do this, still be trying to attach to you. They don't want you to get no further without them. They like, nah, you taking me. I'm connected too. No, Ben, you're not. You're not. So do a spiritual cleanse. Cleanse out all your chakras, all of them, every single one of them. Attention, leadership. So something has gotten the attention of some type of high priestess energy, somebody with arcane knowledge here in a position of leadership. So that's what got their attention, is that somebody keep trying to attach themselves. Literally just said that. If everything else in here is white And you're the dark thing. You're the dark cloud circling someone's aura, their chakras. They're going to see that. They're going to see that. Just said that. Haunted in body. That's something in someone's body, right? They see where the infection is. They know that it's not supposed to be there. It's a leech there. And it got the attention of the person, arcana, leadership, and attention. Somebody like, scare me. Let's just survey your body right quick at the door. Hold on, you got a little something on you. You're black and we all white in here. Pure white light of the Lord in here. Here go this black thing. Something ain't right. We just gonna snatch that out. That doesn't belong there. I literally just said that. Thank you, God. I thank you for the confirmation because I'm trying to get the message out. Trying, Holy Father. Like my spirits are irritated. They're irritated with this person because it's like it's if Johnny had 3 apples, y'all. Just like I said the other day. It's quick math. It's simple math. Like I don't understand what's hard about. I don't get it. Like I don't get it. You know, I've never been so entitled that I just denied facts and truth. It's like he had 3 apples. Why are you arguing that there's 15 of them? You can clearly see there's 3. Somebody trying to figure out, but if you cut it, that's not what the rule said. He said solid apples. You adding shit. Somebody trying to find loophole, but they didn't say that it wasn't cut. Listen, you're not getting in. Period. I'm not about to argue with you. Okay? Perfection and purpose. Somebody's already perfected their purpose. So yeah, somebody had already perfected their purpose, but this thing was still lingering. This energy, this parasite, it was still lingering, even though somebody had already perfected everything. So yeah, they're gonna know when something's off about someone's aura. And it's just you. It's just you. The energy is yours, but you're trying to attach it. It doesn't originate with them. So it's not gonna, when they get to the gate, they're going to be like, what's this on you? Let's get this piece of lint. Let's go. All right, now you can go. Like, what's hard about this? Woo. Somebody addicted to whatever you came here to do, child. It's so strange, bro. Like, what is wrong with this person? These people, I feel like it's people that practice this. It's something about this. I don't know if this is like a cult, an uprising that they tried to do, some type of movement they tried to do, facilitate. It's like, no, man, you're not gonna infiltrate heaven. Like that's a cute fantasy, but like, no, no. God's here. Hello. How you doing? Mentor shapeshifter. Hi, how you doing? I know. Avenger. So let me tell you something. Let me tell you what happened here. God, when I be saying God is a trickster himself. Oh yeah. Like I said, he'll wait till you get that moment and be gotcha. Oh yeah. Don't play with him. So he can shapeshift through people to help, assist. He works through people. He's working through me right now. He be playing on my little, I'm very much a comedian. I'm the class clown. I am. Y'all knew that. But I'm just like, trying to help somebody today. Because that's my mission. To help people understand what's happening here. He will shapeshift. He will use people to get the message across. Okay? What else? Mediator. He can be an avenger. He can help. He can help mediate. Help somebody mediate the situation. Okay? Somebody is dealing with God. You're not going to win. Someone who's pure. Someone feared intimate union here. This Don Juan. using the power of romantic attraction for private agendas. So this is somebody who fears being close to someone. So they just use these connections. This person is a parasite, babe. You're a parasite. It's just what you are. You need to identify your nature to fix it. This is somebody who attaches themselves to someone who's pure. This is how they get in. That's why they so defensive. Nah, because I'm attached to that virgin. I'm attached to them. This is literally the snake and Mary. It's written all through histories and the books. The temptation, the snake in the garden. This is this person, see, and they want to wiggle their way. They want to, but God, this is a fallacy because God said da 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 da. That's this person always challenging God, always trying to incite the wrath, and they done slithered their way all the way up there. And God, like, I see you. No, gotcha. So this is someone you were romantically connected to, or you thought, but they was just there to be a trickster. They was just there to be a trickster to you. So God shapeshift through people, could have worked through people to get you out of this situation, different angels, ancestors, spirit guides. Oh yeah, he working all around you to get you away from this snake trickster. Pretension to much deeper knowledge than you actually possess about God. This is somebody who thought they knew. What I said, I literally just said that this person trying to, okay, but if God did this, then da, 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 that's a fallacy. It's given that this person is like an atheist, or they believe in the devil and not God, or they try to find some type of error with what God said. That's what they do. And they like, I'm gonna show you, I'm gonna leech on to this pure energy and I'm gonna just sail right into heaven. God, like, gotcha. You thought. I guess that's what you get for thinking, wise guy, sovereign. Oh, not in the face of the Lord. I am Lord God Most High. I'm not impressed. You can be all of that down there with your devil, but you stand before me, you are nothing. You will start over. You will earn your place in heaven. Questions? Let's wrap it up. I think I got the point across. What do you think, Holy Bobby? Did you get the point across? Nope, I didn't get the point across. I saw addiction and evidence. Baby, we're gonna wrap this up. I can't do it no more, guys. I'm done. I want to tap out. This person getting on my nerves. On the low, spiritual, under pressure. They're under a lot of spiritual pressure or something here. GPS, maybe to get on the path here. They're wishing to be free, thinking about your lifestyle. You better get on the path. God said, I'm gonna take your crown off. That shit that Satan gave you down there. I'm gonna take your crown off. They're gonna take all that sovereigns. You're gonna start with these destitute clothes. And you're gonna work your way up just like everybody else did there in their side. Period. So get to working. You're not going to attach yourself to other people. Y'all, with this practice y'all got, I know it's a lot of y'all here. And you're watching and you're looking at the divine beings and you're wondering how. I tell you what we didn't do. This here. We don't use people, we leech off of people, nothing. We get our power from God Most High. We don't do that shit that y'all do down there. Get in line, humble yourselves. All that knowledge you have means nothing. God does not care about that. He cares about what's in your heart. And if all he see in your heart is that you want to attach to somebody else that's pure and mess up their energy and be a parasite, you're never going to make it. I'm telling you right now, God said you will never. He wants you to know you will never, ever prosper that way. You will never get the gifts he has to offer by trying to suck it off somebody else. You will never. You don't know what you're doing, and you will never outsmart him. They don't want to feel like shit. This Don Juan is so tired. They don't want to. They keeping it on the low. Somebody could be sick. What else? Sick and ashamed. Somebody feel like it's too late for them. See, this is what is this person's ultimate issue, and this is what's going to be their downfall. This is what's going to take them out. We saw defensive and forgiveness. You don't atone. You don't ask God. You don't beg for forgiveness. You don't make it. You will atone. There is no way that you are so bold, bold enough to try to attach yourself and be parasitic to other people who are pure. But you think you too good to say sorry for that. This is why you will never. See, this person, these people, they like, I'm not apologizing for shit. I done made it this far, got all my sovereign stuff down in hell. I'm not apologizing for shit. I'm not starting over. I'm not. Okay, God said, okay, you're not affecting me. You're affecting yourself. So yeah, like I said, sit there with your arms crossed. Yeah, be defensive. You ain't got to ask for forgiveness now, but you won't sit here. This gonna be where you at for a long time. Long time. It's too late. That's you. That's your mental illness. That's your mindset keeping you there. God's waiting. But you will humble yourself because you tried the most high and you incited his wrath. You asked for it, you received it, and now you want to I'm not you better I bet you I won't. You got it. You got it. You got it, pimpin'. It's your world, baby. You got this far, right? You got this far. You like, no, this God blessing me. No, that was somebody playing God. That was an entity or the devil playing God. You thought you knew? Oh, okay. Somebody thought they had this sacred knowledge. Oh, okay. Sure. Now we're gonna go ahead and finish. So let's see. Who's in tarot? Final message. Final messages. Three of Swords. Oh. Three of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles. Somebody don't know how to compromise. They don't know how to make it right. They don't know. They don't know that you just got to get on your knees and beg. Sometimes that's what it takes. Somebody like, oh, this is pride, it's ego. But the thing is, if you ain't got no other way, I think you better do it. See, somebody here, I guess they just want to die, feeling like shit. Okay, hey, that's your prerogative. But you're not going to make it into heaven with the way you've been moving. Just know that. And it doesn't matter what you try to do or who you try to feed off of. It doesn't matter. God can see you. He's made that clear. That's not the way. So go ahead and sit in this Three of Swords. What's this? Eight of Pentacles. The Hermit. Knight of Pentacles, strength. I don't know if somebody was seduced by power. Something going on here. They have to understand. They have to look deeper. Why they're so self-centered, why they're so seduced by power, why they think that this is the way, why is this the path? Look deeper, King of Pentacles. Look deeper. That your things, right, your sovereign things you have, that thing you holding, all of that stuff you holding, you think that crown, okay, that you got from hell. You think that that's gonna work over here? Yeah, you might have power down there. But baby, for God's gifts and God's light and the things attached to it, you're going to humble yourself before the Lord. It does not matter. Look deeper at why that's so hard for you. Face the truth here. Do the work. Have your breakthrough. Go within. Look at yourself. Really look at yourself. Because you're not going to make it the way that you've been moving. And you know that.